Hey everybody, Omega Alden plays Civilization 6 Gathering Storm continues with our Amanitor of Nubia playthrough. We're beating up on Georgia, as you can see there. And, last we spoke, I think we talked about the fact that it'd be a good idea for us to start getting a little more culture going. Obviously, science is the most important part, but we do have a contender for victory conditions in Gorgo as she's chasing that, cultural victory, so getting more culture per turn will pick up the denominator on the tourists required, or should, and give us some more time. I don't think she has a major chance, but she's moving in towards 20% right now, so we managed to avoid an emergency. That's good. What are we looking at on science at the present moment? So we just picked up industrialization. What do we want to do now? Getting to chemistry moves us closer to rocketry, gets us access to the research lab. And we do need to get to rocketry immediately, or, quickly. So I'm not afraid to do something like that. Rebellion in 15 turns, so we're currently okay. Let's see, you could shoot from there and then we could finish him off, or you could chase. Yeah, we'll kill this unit. That's fine. Okay, so we have 2 more cities for her. They've both got walls. This one has medieval walls. Where's our... Did we lose our siege tower at some point? We must have. There was push and shove back there where things were getting killed, and I didn't even notice that it's just gone now. But, we've got bombards, so let's move. We move you up to position. We move you in here. You're gonna have the opportunity to be shot by 2 friends, which is unfortunate. We have to put somebody in Tbilisi, so you stay here for now. And I guess let's try to stop this thing from firing at us, or at least weaken its ability to do so. So we can't pick up any sort of commercial hub. Not commercial hub, campus. Because they've already got an entertainment complex and an industrial zone. Once they get to size 7, we'll be able to drop down to campus. So we'll just have to bide our time until then. What are you looking for, my friend? What is your goal in life? Let's just drop some general improvements. So you need some help, my dude. You're stagnant right now. What we need to do is add some farms into this area. First of all, we can tell you to use this, because then you'll have a chance at actually growing. But we should move some of these down and drop some farms, just give them a chance to grow. I don't know what we're doing with these guys. Let's actually send them back. At some point, I'd like to upgrade them. And then you're coming down here to help us out, aren't you, brother? Heck yeah. Alright. It's gonna take us a while to grow our borders for the truffles. So you know what? Let's go back and we could just mine something, or Let's put a lumber mill down. One day we're gonna be able to drop that city in there and start the Petra. Alright. We're not making peace with you. I'm sorry to say. The Forbidden City has been constructed. Ooh. We got a frigate. We got a frigate. Let's do this. I know you're getting shot at by the friend here, but that's okay. Oh, hello. We're going to finally settle down here on the southern end of our little peninsula. That's good news. That's a terrible tile, but at least it gets us some incense. What are we doing along the way? If we got civil engineering right now, it does get us a governor, and that's worthwhile. So let's go straight for that. Okay, we need more builders. Because there's still lots of stuff to do. More builders. Send in more builders, alright? For now, we can't have enough builders. Soon that will obviously be a lie, but for now, we need all we can get. What are you doing? Obviously no good spot for a campus. An appropriate harbor though, so let's begin work on a harbor. Oh no! My scout has ran into a terrifying swordsman. You managed to get your health back. That's a cool trick. And now you're deceased. Okay, so these walls. How are we gonna do this? You can get rid of your walls. We can run you in. Start to take this beast out. It shouldn't be too bad. I believe in the troops. 265. We don't want to obviously upgrade this guy, but we have this man, and it would be nice to upgrade him. It's looking like an easy finish for Georgia, which is going to get us 5 era score and some more territory to work with. You know, we're always happy with that. Alright, we're going to farm this area. We're going to farm it something fierce. Excuse me.
Astronomy compelled.
I don't know if I care for your attitude over here, Mr. Crossbone. Can we get you involved? Yeah, we can. You need housing. The Watt does not provide housing. We're not building that. Wait, you know what you need is you need a building. Just like everybody else. Just like everybody else, you also need a builder. Okay, so these walls, they're gonna come a-tumbling down. Thanks to our superior ranged forces who've put in a lot of work. What is this? You have Cahokia Mounds as well. Dude, I love Cahokia Mounds. They're my favorite. let me see. I don't think we want to try to move you in without you being, you know, updated. I fear for your safety. You're a rank 6. You're still potato level instead of being even a crossbowman, so your ability to survive is not as good as it could be. We also have this man who's just been hanging out up here. What are you doing, brother? You should be doing other things. Okay. Do we want to transfer you somewhere else? I'm thinking we might. Let me send you to our capital. We don't have enough roads coming out of our capital. That's all I know. You can look at it. You can all agree. Not enough roads heading out of Miroe. I think that's plain to see. Alright, my dude. I suppose we can hit it up with a little lumber mill. Caravel for 180. Not a bad price for a caravel, but not what we intend to use the money on at this point. We have other things in mind. Okay, let's do this. Good job, my friend. Now they can eat. You know, they had access to wheat. They didn't realize how important it was to their own survival, so I forced them to start using it. Beyond that, you know, they needed a push in the right direction. That's what we gave them. Excuse me, sir. You can have a pretty good harbor here. A +5 harbor? That's not an everyday type of deal. That's a good deal. Alright. This encounter is going decently well. You, sir, are running into some trials and potentially tribulations. This crossbowman's gotta go. Luckily, we have a friend to help out with this this grave situation. All right, where are you going? I want you to get a path through to El Kuru. I know it's not the most splendiferous trade route we could have, but it does get us another road, and that's what I was just talking about. The power of roads. $240. It's more than that for your upgrade. It's $265, so we can get that next turn. Next turn it is. You guys should be able to knock this wall down this turn. I believe in you. Oh yeah, bring it on down. Beautifully done. We always have the ability to pillage a Cahokia mound for health, but not gonna do that. We cherish the Cahokia mound too much to do something like that. Might as well shoot this for experience. Oh, you only got the one because it needed to recover some HP. You can shoot this for experience. There you have it. Alright, what are you up to? What if we remove this? I'm just thinking, do we want to remove this forest? But potentially we have a couple hills over here and a hill back here. I think we're gonna remove this so we can get some more farmland involved. Even it out a little bit. We found enlightenment from a village. Amazing. They were very insightful individuals. Alright, let's just, I want to help my musketman plow through. There you have it. That's how you do it, brother. We gotta take this thing down, because these guys are jerks. They're stopping me from starting development on a Petra. Well, the Petra I want. I could go develop Petra elsewhere, but that's the one I want, and that's the one we deserve. So, I mean, I don't think it's that crazy. They're just trying to settle in the right location for a beautiful, beautiful Petra. What are you up to? You're done upgrading things here, so you should go to the capital and maybe hook us up a little bit. A little bit. This should be improved. Balance things out down there a little bit. Okay, I wanted to just increase all the food in the area there. And that has been accomplished. Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. He's living that good life. There's no distance between our lands. Why people are forced to endure. Oh, he's angry now that I'm a neighbor of his. He was fine when there was a gap between us. But now he's just being straight up rude. Doesn't he understand what will happen to him if he continues down this path? Maybe he doesn't. Maybe we'll have to teach him a thing or two about manners. I shoot this for experience. There you go. Get some rebellion coming up. I don't know about that. Let's get some things repaired. I'd like to put Reyna somewhere else, and also, how close are we to getting Reyna Contractor? Not that Contractor is going to pay off for us anytime soon, because, you know, we're struggling to upgrade our troops even. But it is one that I would definitely like to be able to put to use, especially to pick up some of these campuses that we're dropping, you know, we're dropping interesting cities down for. Dude, look at Mount Vesuvius. Look at this tile. 3 culture, 4 production, 1 science, 3 food, and all that it costs you is everything. All it cost me was everything to be next to Mount Vesuvius. But if you drop, you know, we drop a city a little bit away from Vesuvius, like, I don't know how far you have to be safe, but if we dropped one right here, I imagine we'd be safe from Vesuvius. That tile wouldn't be safe, but that tile is pretty good on its own. It doesn't really need anything crazy. It's got a lot of good things going for it already. Our first harbor of an impressive stature has been set up. Dude, we're finally doing it on this island. We're taking charge. Taking control. And that's gonna pay off for us down the road. With a Petra, hopefully. I'm still surprised no one built that Petra. But whatever. I'm not complaining. Oh yeah. Give me more food here. Lagash. The people of Lagash are hungry, alright? They demand nutrients. And nutrients shall be given to them. By force. We can destroy your trade route after firing once. See? What'd I tell you? We can fire and then level you up. And then roll in here, hitting things with a heavy chariot, reminiscing about the good old days when the heavy chariot was all you needed to survive. You should condemn these heretics. I don't appreciate them hanging out in our land, disrespecting us like that. Agra, what would you say if we started to conquer you, my friend? Would you put up a fight? Could you put up a fight? That's a better question. Chandragupta, what's your chance? What's your probability of success against us?
If facts don't fit the theory.
I don't think it's very high. I think we could handle it. I think we could handle you, brother. That's what I'm getting at. We need to upgrade this. 270. We're nearly there. Are you actually deceased? Tamar, it was good to know you. I'm sorry for what had to be done, but as previously stated, it had to be done. There was nothing else that could be done. That was it. Now we're near the Giant's Causeway. We can send our boys up there. I mean, I guess we could send everyone to go hang out at the Giant's Causeway. If we were so inclined. Do these... So, I think the patch said, and I haven't really paid attention to like the Giant's Causeway since then, but I think the patch said that they made it so you would retain those things through, you know, upgrading your troops. So we could potentially test that right now. Let me start making traders. Come on, can you just stop being on the coast so my settler can come hang out? He wants to come hang out. I guess I'm gonna bring you around this way. He needs to build stuff. Speaking of needing to build stuff, we need a builder. Okay, you. We need more roads coming out of our capital. We're not happy with that situation yet. Let me repair my monument. But loyalty is fine here. So, Reina should go to the highest population city with the nicest harbor potentially. We did give her the thing where she like doubles harbors, right? No, we gave her forestry management. So never mind about the harbor thing. We gave her forestry management. So she's actually doing good work right here. She's making a lot of these tiles produce some gold. These tiles that are also pretty nice just in general for Tbilisi. So I'm not mad about that placement. I think we can leave her there. It's possible there's better spots for her. Yeah, like this would be alright right now, but we are looking to improve a lot of these tiles or chop or something. Something needs to be done. Let me cover this territory because our buddies... Where's he going? This one's going down here. Where's our other... There you are. Where do we want to drop our city that's going near the geotherms? Those good geothermal boys. Oh, let me get the The wacky tobacco. Grandmaster's Chapel will have something to do with our faith, and we still have stuff to do with our faith right now, because we can purchase. You know what? Instead of just purchasing more settlers, I think we probably should take a moment to maybe take some of our cities that still have some improvement to be done and just hook us up with builders. There we go. I think that was a good choice. So you can get a +3 campus right next to you, which is nice. Let me go ahead and get you another builder. We might actually chop that out of the way, making way for a little something something. This swordsman's gotta go. We're about to make landfall, so this is the only tile with which we could place our Petra. Which tile? So it has to be within 3 tiles of this. So we could settle here or here. I think I might settle here. And then we can buy the tiles up to get the Petra right there. And that gives us pretty much all the tiles on the island that are of desert except for this one. So I gotta think that that's a pretty sweet deal. Let me send you to Napata. Make some... Oh, that's a Cahokia. I was like, we can't build our pyramids here. But we can drop a Cahokia. And we love it. So we are collecting 3 coal per turn. There's some coal available. We're getting there. Alright, friends. Everybody, we're heading to the Giants Causeway. To get some upgrades. And you can track them on this now, everything they have. So we should be able to see that they keep it through an upgrade. And it'd be this boy right here in particular, or this boy that would keep the upgrade. Or we could check with, I mean. Refuse those demands. You want some horses for a little money? Dude, we need every bit of money we can get right now, so I'm down with that.
Improvement makes
Civil engineering. Heck yes. Public works. I'll take you. Okay. We need to deal with you. Now you can make landfall. So yes, I think this is our tile. And that means the scout has got to go. If we get here and Petra was built somewhere, I'm just gonna be a little perturbed. Let me get this for the envoys. Colonialism. Just do it for the envoys. Let me get a factory out here to help my friends. Dropping down an aqueduct. Get us a little more potential growth. So I want to be able to be a big spender with Reyna. Plus, oh, we had another promotion. Let me get great people a little quicker. Okay, so you guys are just gonna go around, upgrade this territory. You as well, sir. Plenty of upgrades to be had in this neck of the woods. My settlers are heading in. So where do we want to drop it? We want a campus here? Basically, we want a campus here or here. I think this is the better campus, so... I guess we'll put our city... I don't want our city on a volcano, so I'm gonna put it here, even though it puts it really close to Tbilisi and all these other ones. That's fine. It'll be okay. Don't mind me. Just making my voyage out to hang out with the Giant's Causeway. We heard that it was a cool tourist site, so we're just coming to check that out, really. I wouldn't worry about what we're doing. There's nothing to concern yourself with, sir. There's no way that my army would turn around and just go after you after hitting the Giant's Causeway. That would just be the act of like an aggressive person, and I don't know if I am. I don't think I am. I basically think we're good people. Doing the best we can. So what is your campus situation? We could get a +3 over here. That's not bad. I'm saving my money for this. I don't think we need to save that much money for it though.
Economics is a sub.
But I'll probably purchase trade routes as well if we can afford them. Dude, that was perfect timing for that flood. Now we can repair everything. Like a good boy. Alright. Spear. So it shows up. It doesn't show up down there. It shows up on the portrait. Okay. So now we see that our potato archer has the spear buff. This is a pretty good one to get. Everyone go collect your upgrade. You'll be better off because of it. Getting some upgrades in, improvements that have been desperately needed for a while. Better late than never. Dude, Gallon, Frigate, whatever you're called. You are a beast. Thank you for your support in this this matter of territorial control. We do appreciate it. Come on, man. We gotta get you over there. Alright, you're up next. I guess we can probably afford to drop the money to buy that tile for them. This is gonna be our campus. Once you finish that in, you can lock this campus in. I'm okay with that. All right, give me a builder. I want you to head to Petra City once Petra City exists. What are you here to do? +1 campus. I think it's worth getting, but what else can we do here? I think that's fine. Okay, so you grabbed your buff. Let's have you head home because you can get upgrades at some point. You've got yours. You also have yours. You got it. You still need it. And you also will need it. This is a nice little boost for my friends. I'm pleased with it. Should we drop more Cahokias along the river? I think we might want to. Alright. Keep the upgrades rolling. Amenities, they're a problem. We've got a big empire, we don't have enough entertainment going around. We'll have to work on that. I don't know how much we can help you with it right now, but in the future, consider it a priority. Let's take a look at what everybody's doing. Scientifically, we are up to 193, and we're at 116 culture. 193 science is 90 above second place, which is pretty good. Culture, we're at about half of Gorgo's now at 116. What does the overall world ranking screen say? 192 science for us, 103 for Genghis Khan, 93 for Gorgo, 79 for India, and 59 for Pedro. Gorgo is rocking 240 culture per turn and 95 tourism. That's pretty good. Mongolia is getting 84 and 48, 62 and 19 for Chandragupta, and 115 and 20 for us. And then also Pedro was there. We're up to 833 points on the old scoreboard, putting us a little further away from Gorgo than we last were. She's up to 10 of 73, so I think we've slowed down her progression a little bit. 10 of 73. Yeah, I think we slowed it down slightly. She's still getting more than I would like, but as long as she doesn't win, it's fine, right? And then on diplomacy, Chandragupta has 4. We have 3. Genghis Khan has 3. Gorgo has 3. Pedro has 3. So it's pretty even across the board and not any sort of issue at the moment. But that's going to be it for this one. Like the video if you're enjoying it. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. I think we'll probably be going after India just to, increase our advantage, because why wouldn't we? But I'll catch you guys next time. Later.